Hey you guys, thanks so much for clicking on my channel. All Smiles Over Here. I am Son, just like asking a question. Will Son to help you keep your smile for today? And hopefully the answer is yes, you guys. I'm going to try not to keep y'all long, but y'all know if it gets good, I'm going to keep on talking. The golden nugget today is try something new. Try something new. In other words, introduce something new into your pattern. Think about it. Monday through Sunday. What do you do? Think about it, back to back every week. What do you do? If you had to write it down, I guarantee you it's going to be the exact same thing. You go to work, you wake up, eat breakfast, do all that stuff, go to work, come home, take a shower, eat dinner, watch a little TV, or read a little book, go to bed. Tuesday, same thing. Wednesday, same thing. Maybe Wednesday you go to church that day. Thursday, same thing. Friday, same thing. Maybe you go to church on that day, or maybe you go out, go out to eat or something. Then Sunday you relax and you go to the mall. Then Saturday you go to relax, go to the mall. Then Sunday you go to church, or you hone in on your spiritual connection with Source and whatnot. And every week it's the same thing. Listen, let me tell you a secret, and this is the reason why I'm telling you to try something new, introduce something new into your pattern. Is because when you start doing that, that's when your territory begins to enlarge. When Source said he's going to enlarge your territory, he enlarges your territory by you being willing to try different things. Did you hear what I said? He enlarges your territory when you start to try different things. Because this is the thing, when Source enlarges your territory, whenever you get something bigger, it's something that you're not familiar with. It's something that you haven't seen before. It's something that you haven't dealt with before, because it's been expanded. So when you got something new, that means it's something you haven't had before. So how are you going to enjoy that Source is enlarging for you if you can't even step outside of your pattern to try something new? Even to the smallest thing with food. Now, I'm not telling y'all to go out and try something that you know you're allergic to and you all like this. No, I don't want you doing that. I'm saying just go out and try something new. I know they look different. I know those people look different than you. I know they dress different than you. I know they talk different than you. I know that their native tongue isn't your first native tongue. I know that. But try it. Say hello to them. Find out what type of foods they eat. Find out how do they connect with Source. Find out different things about them. And you'll be able to see, hey, wow, that's interesting. Maybe I'll try that. Maybe I'll add that different seasoning to my food. Maybe I'll do this. You never know. And once you start trying these different things in life, Source will say, okay, enlarge that territory a little bit. She have met somebody that's from Japan and they've been talking. I'm going to send her to Japan. Now, first of all, if you're one of the ones, y'all know what I'm talking about. And you probably know what I'm about to say. If you're one of the ones who will only travel by car, boat, or train, then it's time for you to get on a plane, okay? It's time for you to go and get that flight. I know you're scared. This may be for my mama. Yeah, my mama said, she always said, you're going to have to knock me out. You're going to have to knock me out. And I think my pops probably ain't, we going to have to knock Pops out too, because I don't think he going to be willing to get on. Y'all are cracking up because I can see my mom and my Pop's face about, oh, here we going. Y'all got the luggage. Y'all wish we didn't leave it. We gonna have to get them flights. Listen, it's time to fly. It's time to soar. So if Source is going to be enlarging your territory, it's time for you to try new things. It's time for you to step outside the pattern. Y'all know, if you've been eating fried chicken and fried fish for the longest and eating the same thing, try something new. Try to get something that you hadn't eaten before. Remember that you're not allergic to, okay? And you know when I'm saying introduce something new into your pattern of life, I'm talking about still things that will keep you aligned and connected with Source. I'm not telling you to try stuff that's going to get you to unplug from Source. Y'all know that's not what I'm talking about. But y'all try that. Try to introduce certain things into your life and to your pattern. Try to introduce new things, because when you do that, Source will begin to enlarge your territory. Get familiar with different things, because you will familiarize yourself with just the small things. And then when Source enlarge you, you'll have some type of familiarity about the unfamiliar that Source just enlarged you with. Did that make any sense? Y'all heard what I said. You have some familiarity about what Source has enlarged you with of that's unfamiliar. You get what I'm saying? So you won't be like, oh, how does that work? I don't know anything about those people, but you will, because you've already enlarged yourself to introduce yourself to so and so and so and so and so. You understand what I'm saying? So do that. And not to mention, where you're going and the next levels in your life or what have you, whoever you meet now, whoever you're introducing that new, you may run across people that may be your boss and they may have the same culture as the other person that you finally introduced them into your pattern. You go, oh, you're from there? I have a friend that's from there. What about that food that you guys cook a lot? Da, da, da. And they go, yes. And then you gain favor from them just because you know and so, because you decided to try something new. Introduce something new. Try something new. That's all I'm saying, y'all. How you going to get, in other words, source going to enlarge your territory, you better get to trying something new. Get to introducing something new into your pattern. And if you're afraid to fly, you better go ahead and start preparing. If you have to go around the house acting like this, woo, like you're flying to prepare yourself, you better do that. I'm serious. You better do that. Because listen, you have places to go. Who knows? You probably have been stuck in the same little small town, and there's nothing wrong with that. A lot of people love their towns. That's great. But what if Source says, I want to take you over to Japan, or to Italy, or to Spain, or to London, or to wherever, and you tell me, so I ain't gonna be able to do it because you know me and flying, that ain't us. No, you gonna have to go. So you might as well start introducing, start reading up on airplanes and stuff like that. And not to mention, when Source gets ready to send you to different places and enlarge your territory, you already know you're gonna make it as safe and back. When it's your time, I shouldn't say that. I was going to say when it's your time to go, it's your time to go. So there's no need to be worried about, is it going to happen here? Is it going to happen? Am I going to die here? Am I going to die? No, you don't. No, let's focus on living, people. Let's focus on living. So let's go ahead and get these airplane tickets. Mom and pops, listen, we're going to plan a trip. That's probably what I'm going to have to do for my mom and pops. I'm going to have to take them and tell them we're going to go somewhere, and we're going to have to fly to get there. And I'm going to get the tickets, okay? I'm gonna get the tickets. Mom, pops, y'all ready? Y'all ready to fly? They probably, if they looking at this, they said, you're gonna have to knock me out. But in other words, y'all, if y'all got the gist of what I was saying, in other words, try something new. Because when you're trying something new, that means Source is going to what? Enlarge. What? Enlarge your territory. So do that. Even if trying something new is just being more nice. Trying something new is having more smiles. And, just try do something that you haven't been doing before. You know what? This is the thing. Y'all know the definition of being insane. That means you're doing the same thing over and over and over and getting the same results, but really you want a different result. That's called being insane. Doing the same thing over and over, expecting a different result, and you're not getting it. That's called being insane. So you don't want that type of pattern in your life. You want to be able to introduce new things into your life. You have to do something that you had never done before. If you plan on going different places, if Source going to expand your territory, he's going to enlarge your territory, you got to introduce something new. Introduce something new into your life. Don't be afraid to speak to people, and most certainly don't judge. Okay? All right, you guys. I hope y'all got the gist of what I'm talking about. And if you take just a little bit of what I'm telling you and apply to your life to the best of your ability, you won't ever have to mask a smile. Why? Because your smiles will always be genuine. I'll talk to y'all soon. Y'all be blessed. Y'all stay blessed. Y'all know what's coming next, and try something new. Ciao.